Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, I want to sit down and do another makeup look for you guys. This technique that I've been doing, I have absolutely fallen in love with. This look that I have on today is really great for those of you who don't really have much of a crease or have more of a hooded lid, because what we're going to be doing is really defining and bringing out that crease. This is a technique that a lot of makeup artists do to just kind of help make their clients' eyes bold, more defined, make them pop. So if you guys want to learn a new technique and this is something that you guys are interested in, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty, so to start things off, we are going to be putting a little bit of concealer on my eyelids. This is going to help prime my eyes as well as concealing any veins that pop through because I got some veiny eyelids. I'm just doing that with my Real Techniques blending sponge and then setting that with a pressed powder before I go in with the eyeshadow. We're going to be using the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette, and I'm going to go in with Soothe and Aura in the matte shades, and I'm going to be using the Morphe E13 brush. I'm just going to be buffing that back and forth in my crease and then right above it up towards my brow bone, so it's a seamless, smooth transition shade. And now we're going to go in with Ritual in the matte shade. I'm going to be using my Moda Cosmetics BMX 420 detail brush, and I'm literally popping that bad boy right in my crease and defining a line all across my crease, kind of like a cut crease. I know it looks really scary. It looks a lot worse before it gets better. Trust me, just like any smoky eye, it's gonna look horrible. But the point of this is to basically create some dimension and something there for those of you that don't have a crease. That way it kind of gives the illusion that there is a crease there, like I explained in the beginning of this video. So now we're just going to be buffing it out, blending it up into the transition shade till it's nice and smooth. And there you can see I have more of a defined crease. Alright, going in with a flat packing brush, I'm going to be going in with Soothe and Aura in these sequin shades. These are pretty much like a matte shade, but they have a hint of sparkle in them, so when the light hits them it looks really, really pretty, but it's not like as intense as a metallic shade. And I used the packing brush and then I realized I should probably go back in with my finger, which applies way better just in patting motions. Next, I'm going to be going in with Memory and Ritual in the matte shade, kind of to create like a black brown type of color, and I'm going to be using a flat definer brush and lining my upper lash line and then kind of creating a wing. Not a huge wing, just a little baby wing, something to help kind of elongate the eyes. We want to lift the eyes, give that dimension that's not there. So I'm just following my lower lash line up and then connecting it to the top of my lash line, and then I'm just going to clean up the edges. I don't want anything super harsh. I want everything nice and soft and pretty, but I still want to, clean up the edges. Okay, so now I'm just taking a liquid eyeliner from NYX and lining with the tiniest liner my top lash line so there's no peek through, and when I do put on lashes, it'll just be like solid. Next, I'm just going to be curling my lashes with my Revlon eyelash curler and throwing on a little coat of mascara using my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, new favorite mascara. Just a simple coat so that they blend in with the false lashes that we're going to be putting on in a little bit. Okay, moving on to foundation, I'm using CoverGirl's Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. This is in the shade Fair Light, and y'all, I have been out in the sun this last week, so I think I need a darker shade now. But I'm just going in with my buffing brush from Real Techniques, throwing that all over my face, and then I went in with my Real Techniques sponge to just kind of like pat it out so that there were no streak marks. And for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm using two shades. I'm using 15 and 10. I'm in that weird in-between phase of my skin getting, I like to say darker, but still pretty light. And so I'm mixing the two foundations, using my Real Techniques blending sponge just to put it pretty much under my eyes. I didn't really put it anywhere else on my face. I just wanted to kind of conceal a little bit, not cake on too much. And then to set my under eye, y'all know the drill. I'm using my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Press Powder with an e.l.f. setting brush, and then just putting that under my eyes, around my nose T-zone area. And then I'm just going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder with a Morphe powder brush all over the rest of my face. Just a super light dusting just so that my foundation is set with something. And then I'm going to be spraying my whole entire face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray and then patting that in so that the powder kind of seeps into the skin. Okay, going back in with Memory and Ritual and the flat definer brush, I'm just going to be lining my lower lash line with that eyeshadow just to kind of define my eyes. And then going in with Soothe and Aura in the matte shade and making the cutest face ever, I'm just going to be buffing out that other eyeshadow to just kind of blend everything out so it's a lot more smoother. And now we're going to be bronzing my face with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer using a Morphe bronzing brush, just warming up my cheekbones, all outer edges of my face to kind of just like bring everything in together. And then after bronzing, we're going to be contouring. I am just going to be using my Morphe M437, which has hands down became my favorite brush. It's really great for your cheekbones, around your face. It works for my nose. I can use it for my nose and everything, jawline. So if you guys haven't tried this brush, definitely go pick yourself up one because it's definitely become my favorite. Okay, so moving on to blush, I'm just going in with an oldie but a goodie, which is the Milani blush in Luminoso, putting that all over the apples of my cheeks as well as my nose. And then I'm going to be going in with Becca's Champagne Pop using a Morphe highlighting brush. Not sure which brush this is because the writing is worn off, but just putting that all over my cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow, and then I'm going in with a small definer brush to put it on my eyebrow bones and inner corner. And now we're moving on to the lashes. Using my Ardell Wispies, just the regular Wispies, popping those on. Still struggling. When will I not struggle with my lashes ever? And then once my lashes dried, I'm just going in with my mascara again to combine my real lashes with my false lashes, and then popping a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes to finish off the eyes. And now we're going to be moving on to my brows, my least favorite thing to do. I'm just filling them in with the, I believe it's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's in the shade Taupe. I'm just doing short hair like strokes to fill them in, and then I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. This is in the shade Taupe as well, and just running a quick coat over them. Okay, and then lastly for lips, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in the shade 105 Nude Whisper, lining my lips, overlining my top lip. And then I'm going to be going in again with the Maybelline lipstick. This is in the shade 177 Bare Reveal. This is a really, really pretty nude shade. And then I'm going to be topping my lips with a clear gloss. This is from Rimmel in case you guys are wondering. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I showed you guys how to kind of do an everyday technique of how to kind of create a really pretty eye look. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.